Yeah, I decided perfect timing to start streaming because I need to create perfect. Because currently I need to create Apple specific passport for password. So we will be in this mode for a short period of time. Just checking out on me and on Luca. And Luca is hiding from thunderstorm, from rain. So I just have to sit here and stream until rain will stops. So that's where we are, what we are doing today. Streaming until it stops raining. After that, I can go. I basically planned to grab motorcycle and go for a raid to the grocery store, buy food. Good morning, yeah. Yeah, app building, so yeah. First Mac app. Yeah, let me show you actually. No, let me. I will finish with that password first. Let me create that one. That will take a short moment of time, and after that I will show you what do I have here. Okay, name we have here. Yeah, I basically started to make that somehow Codex application is a little bit glitchy for me. Can't work. Yeah, every time when it is thunderstorm, Luca is thinking that we are basically kind of going to die. And yeah, that's the current state. Luca just wants to sit here with me and hold hands till the last minute. Okay, I can close this screen now. Okay, good. How are whether your microphone is acting up? Acting up? It's gone. Okay, I don't know, maybe but that was something on Twitch. Because I don't know, microphone is just microphone. Yes, I'm using right microphone. Sometimes something is wrong with selecting the right microphone. Seems that this time it is correct one. Hard to say. Okay. Anyways, back to our application. So, let me run it. Yeah, and also Luca I think that Luca worry about that. So my wife is back in Latvia already, so I will go soon as well. My daughter is with friends on seaside in Pattaya, and basically we are just I and Luca are here in Bangkok, and I think he's basically he's worried about that, and then thunderstorm starting. It's just not good, right? Okay, this is the application actually. So I dropped one of my live streams to it, and that app basically kind of creating clips from the live stream. That's all that application do. and basically it puts like, let's say, some kind of hook, some main kind of idea, what is idea in the application, putting kind of video here, and then we have captions. That's it, kind of simple application. Good morning, Werner. Hello. Thanks, Vladimir. Yeah, look, he's happy now. Now we will die together from thunder, or will survive, whatever. Yeah, I kind of added this kind of adjustable start and stop of this clip, but that doesn't kind of really works well. Okay, anyways. Let's see. What codec's asking for me? Let me add a few more kind of details. Yeah, he's brave enough to put nose on the desk. Yeah, it's crazy. Hello, Tanay. Hi. Yeah, I think that user interface kind of adding more features, kind of getting messy. Those buttons doesn't really kind of works well. Okay, I will dictate some feedback to codecs. So currently we have a little bit confusing user interface. Edit hook is separate button, edit caption is like next to the caption. So I will say that edit hook button should be next to the hook text as well. Start and end trim buttons are a little bit confusing. Let's do not remove them completely, but hide in, let's say, developers mode, but do not ship like that to the end users. And also we need proper Twitch icon. The pink T is not it. Okay. And yeah, the thing is that basically I'm kind of checking the video, and then if I see that I like it or don't like it, I basically make decision and I approve it or reject. And also we can go just to show in Finder to see the video clip if you want to get that clip and do whatever, something with it. And in my case, I also, when I approve them, if I approve this one, for example, the upload button appears here, and basically I am uploading that to the post bridge. Such a brave dog. Such a brave dog. Yeah, generally I made this application for myself because I'm doing live streams, and after live stream I basically have something like 2 to 4, maybe even 5 hours of video, and basically in that video there could be at least 1 or 2 short clips which are kind of worth uploading on short form kind of content platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and so on. But yeah, So this application do that, but then I started to think, okay, maybe I should make it like shippable for someone else, right? Is it raining in Thailand? Yes. Currently, raining season is starting. Right now, it is raining. First time here, what we are building today. Basically, I would just explain it, what we are doing. Yeah, those are Sony headphones. They are lighter and kind of a little more gentle on my head than AirPods Max. So I'm using them now. Add QR code to download your app on stream. Yes, maybe. There is a link to my apps in description, and this specific Mac application is not available to download yet. I can hear that. Yeah, it's quite heavy. Okay, it's not heavy, but also like not like light rain. There are thunderstorms. Luca don't like them. And yeah, it's raining right now. Okay. So we got our, basically I have Supabase, multiple apps here, and now I just added this Cutwork application. That's basically just to have approved kind of users in the application, nothing much, nothing more, just to have some control over the distribution. We'll see how that will work. I'm not planning to store anything like videos or something that will be just, for, let's say, like license, something like that. It feels relaxing hearing rain. Yeah, it is nice. I created a website that lets families share receipts and keep them digitized. Nice. I'm curious, why do you focus only on Apple platform development? Have you ever considered building web applications, backend and frontend, for a local business in Thailand, for example? Those are multiple questions, actually, right here. It's like, building and releasing apps in the App Store is relatively easy because all the customers already have card on file. They are trained and use it to pay money for applications. You don't need to deal with invoices, anything, tax reports, what else. Not basically, Apple is handling all of that for you. If you are building your own web applications, then you have to handle something like you need to implement payment methods, you need to support invoices. Yes, there are services for that, sure, like what was that behind the stripe, Lemon Squeezy, for example, multiple more. But yeah, that's a little bit more complicated, right? Also, selling and marketing. Okay, lately you need to do a lot of effort to market iOS applications as well. But a few years ago, you were able just to build application, have good App Store search optimization, and get it basically approved and get downloads from App Store search. Building web apps for local businesses, I don't understand local business needs. When I'm looking how local businesses are working, I see that they don't mind to have 5-10 people working, where in Europe we maybe would have one person. But it's not that because they are, I don't know, somehow do not understand optimization. They basically are happy to create those workspaces for all those people and paying not so high salaries, but basically they have business running. Those people have work, earning money. That money is going back to economy. Basically everything, everyone is working, everyone's having kind of some money to spend again, and economy is kind of working. Yeah. I don't think I understand local businesses, even after working, even after living here for so long, like almost a year. I don't think I understand local businesses good enough to create products for them. And why just lock myself for local businesses if I can build products globally, right? Yeah, Stripe is one of the options, yeah, sure. So, yeah, I don't know. I do not see that it is kind of, I don't think I'm leaving a lot of money on table choosing mobile apps instead of web apps. And again, you have to choose something, right? I could ask the same question to you. Why would I build web applications if I can build mobile applications for Apple platform? It's just preference. There is money. I like to do that. So summary of all of that, you know. Okay, we are getting Apple approval for the application, but I would like to get some fixes before we're doing anything with it anyways. And you made a new payment system for you to can't remember what it's called. Okay. Yeah, but again, I would like to do sales globally anyways. Okay, Pavel. I try to do it all at once, but it's hard. Focus is important, and choosing the path for yourself is important. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I think you can do web app and mobile app and this and that and so on. But again, you have only 24 hours in a day. Besides of building products, I also luckily or unluckily, I don't have a full-time job anymore. So at least I have more hours to spend on everything. But still, I am trying to create content and trying to have some time with family. I don't know, play some video games, ride motorcycles, enjoy being in Thailand. What's the point to move to Thailand and do not see it at all, right? So I want to be here. I want to have time to enjoy it. So you have to choose. You have to make your choices. You can't do everything. I like the saying that as indie app developer, you can do anything, but you still can't do everything. You have to make your choices. You have to choose what are you planning to do? After my exams, I'll start mobile app development. Good, nice, good for you. Thoughts on Arsenal losing the final day? I have no idea what you're talking about. I know that Arsenal is football team. Maybe you're asking about that, but I have no idea what's going on in football. My Pavel's app has iOS, Android, web, and web extension feeding into the one ecosystem. Jesus. This is really hard to manage. I can imagine. How do you price your apps? Flipping a coin, So I set price $9.99 on my one-time purchase application. Pavel said, dude, it's too cheap. It looks like scam. Charge higher. So I put $19.99. So we'll see how many I will sell. Also, I do paywall experiments. Basically, for one of my applications, I just doubled prices, but then I was looking on the results. And yes, I got less trials, but converting users number was almost the same from trial to paying, right? And the income almost doubled. So you have to test your prices. You just can't somehow know what is the right price. I'm kind of building a native macOS app for it too. Jesus, Paul. Yeah. Football, Champions League final. I don't know what that means, Champions League final. I know that there is World Cup in hockey, for example. And maybe there is some football World Cup. What else not? I don't watch. As my father-in-law saying, I'm not into sports. He say I'm not how. Yeah, it sounds like he was basically saying, yeah, I'm not, in Latvian it sounds like, if you translate it directly, it's like you're not like athletic or sportic person. But but actually I'm doing way more sports than, of course, that he's doing, but he's watching all the sports, tennis, football, what else not. I do not watch sports. I'm not very interested into that. I don't know. I kind of like to go and watch like hockey in person, and that's cool when our country, for example, with just 2 million people population getting third place in World Hockey Cup. That happened last year, I think. It is kind of cool, but I don't know. I like motorsports. I sometimes randomly watching some martial arts kind of clips on whatever Instagram if I see them. Those are kind of catching my interest. But I do not follow any kind of team, any team sports. I'm thinking to go cross-platform apps for both Android and iOS. Yeah, Pavel is doing React Native with Expo as well. Android is the worst. Delete all my Android apps years ago. Yes. Yeah. It's harder to make money on Android, it's true. Hey Axel, hello. Oh, I'm doing great. Saving dog from the rain. He's scared. No. Tev viss labi? Dzīvos? What are you going to do today? I am working on my Mac OS app. Okay, back to the... So, that's macOS application. Let's build it again. There should be some user interface prices changes. Okay, let's download and install Metal Toolchain. Okay. Yesterday, Apple approved my application for keywords for developers. Finally, similar as Astro, but I think better. You know, yeah, they're always building better solutions than existing ones. I used to be fan of NBA, and recently got to watching a bit of highlights. Actually bet on last night's game for the winning team, and I won $150. Cool. Yeah, NBA, it looks cool. Yeah, it's I don't know. I'm seeing some games time to time. You know, for example, when I'm visiting my wife's parents, there's usually someone watching some sport. But I don't know. I do not kind of follow really like games. It's interesting to see some highlights from motorsports, for example, like, for example, MotoGP. Those guys are kind of going on those laps like crazy, so crazy speed on those motorcycles. It's interesting, but I do not watch like whatever it is. They don't have championship, whatever it is, basically, those races. But I don't know, I never really kind of tried to watch. Even I like those kind of clips and highlights when I see them, but I never kind of really kind of tried to watch because, I don't know. I don't have any sport channel subscriptions or anything. Okay. Will we have request for those permissions to access files once after install? I kind of see them often. The funniest hobby has been building. Yes, yes. We're going to have something to talk about on the podcast because I have been building similar features as you up for my web. Ah, nice. Is this English only channel or I can chat here in Latvian too? I will understand you if you will read something in Latvian, but I'm answering questions and comment anything in English. And I don't know how many Latvians do we have in the chat. How many Latvians do we have in the chat? We have me, someone else. With Ferios. I think that's it. How to slap my manage face and start building my own app. You just start doing that. I didn't see that Astro app is for mobile, is it? I don't think Astro app is for mobile, but I never ever kind of was thinking about that, didn't feel that I needed. Oh, Dirt's in the chat, Labrit, on Norwegians. Mudboy is from Norge, how you say it in English? Norway. Yes. Lithuania's Braliukas, nice. We have Poland in the chat. Yeah. Have you ever been to watch MotoGP at the track? No, never. That could be an interesting experience. I don't know why I never watched it. For example, you know that Isle of Man, that races, I read about those races in journal back when I was teens. I had kind of posters of motorcycles on the wall, like from cut off from journals and so on. But I don't know why. It never kind of moved to anything, whatever is next kind of stage. I think I would enjoy to being here in that kind of in stadium or on that Isle of Man. How it is, something TT something. Basically where they do that street race. Racing in the streets. You said Nordris is the way to pronounce Norway and Norwegian. Yeah. I know. I was working for Swedish company for many years, and I was traveling Finland, Norway, and Sweden for work. I never learned to speak any of those languages, but I was able to kind of understand from listening who is Finn, who is Sweden, who is Norwegian when they're talking. I need to ask you, are you doing preview for app on the App Store? What do you mean by that? Are you doing preview for app on the App Store? What do you mean by preview? I didn't understand the question. Sorry, dude. Okay, better. Now we have edit button here. So basically I can change this kind of line. And then we can edit here just to change that copy. Because why we need to edit it? Because it is basically uploaded as a caption if I'm uploading the clip. Isle of Man, yes. They go so fast, you need a fantastic camera to capture those guys when they are going. Yeah, the average speed is something like 250, average speed, 250. And for those who don't know, they are not racing on track, but they are racing basically on regular island, on regular street. And basically it's just, they're going through the cities, through fields, like canyons. Basically, if you are making error, that's quite little. They're crazy, yeah. They're crazy. Those dudes are crazy who are racing there. But yeah. Isle of Man, yes. And that Isle of Man don't have, I think they don't have speed limit, so you can go on that island as fast as you want. But of course, that's just whatever, separate fact and separate thing from the that racing game. I will make some good apps, then put them in my portfolio, and then start freelancing. Yeah, that's basically what I did as well. I created few applications, good or bad. That's always subjective kind of thing. And yeah, I put them on exactly that's what I did. I put them in portfolio, started freelancing, and few of those applications are still in the App Store. Yeah. I need to ask, are you doing preview for app on app? Yeah, I understand photos of that, but I didn't understand question. Sorry, dude. Basically, for my last application, I created the screenshots like using AI, using the codecs and also Cloud Code. And I have two sets of the screenshots in the App Store, but I don't know if that's the question what you are asking, to be honest. Sorry, dude. Okay. I think I need to test basically if the clips are working. I need to check at least few clips. Okay, let's see this one, for example. Okay, let's say this is approved. Next one. Now let's say that's also okay. Codecs with cloud for coding. Okay, let's see this one. Okay, let's say this is okay. Okay, let's say those few are okay. Let's upload. Oh, it will ask for password. Okay. Okay, here is basically kind of asking where I would like to post it. I would like to post it, for example, on Blue Sky, Instagram, LinkedIn. I can click and click whatever, Threads, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Where is Instagram? Oh, here was Instagram as well. Yep, and I'm uploading it, and that will create draft posts on the post bridge. The Mac app you're currently working on, do you have intention to release it in public? Yes, I think so, because, I'm kind of fixing user interface now to be able to release it in public. Currently, I'm basically just using it for myself. The first intention was to build it for myself, but yeah, it's quite possible that I will release it. I think, yes. I'm basically working towards that, yes. Okay. And now, when I did this kind of thing that I just did, I can go to the post bridge. So I'm going to the post bridge. And then I'm going to the drafts. I was thinking, okay, I could try to implement all the, kind of upload to all the different services kind of on my own, but what's the point, right? If there are services that are already doing that. So I integrated basically this kind of service post bridge, and then I'm basically uploading drafts of the videos. I basically need to kind of just schedule it, This, for example, is that we just uploaded. I can say, okay, we will publish this now. If I only could type screen design. Let me double check if I'm kind of writing a name right. Screen design. Because when I'm talking, sometimes I'm saying screen designs, but actually it's screen design, not screen designs. Well done. Screen design. This is first time I generated app design. Feels like something that could be taken straight into implementation. Yes. And I basically can schedule this post or just post now. I will go with post now. That's it. The upload model would win if you do social network name more visible and pronounced. Is this app code vibed? Mostly, yes. Cheers on coffee. Do different typography hierarchy. What do you mean by typography hierarchy? Oh, in that user interface. Yeah, probably that's very kind of... I don't know. I think it's kind of okayish. So I need to re-import that video to have editable captions, but... Posture check. Dude, I can't. I'm kind of babysitting this kind of... This dude. That's all that I can do. That's the best posture I have for you guys. Yeah, I have a dog in my lap. Saving his life from rain and thunder. Little fella is very comfy. Yeah, definitely. He's enjoying himself. Yeah, he's just kind of all is good. Sleeping tight. Feeling very good. Okay, I'm distracting him from sleeping. Okay, sorry, dude. Just switch place of social networks name and account name. Just an opinion. Do you mean here on the bottom? Like how that YouTube sign behind the account name? I don't know. I kind of feel that it goes first. You kind of read YouTube at Ivers Meyers, Twitch at Ivers Meyers. I kind of prefer in this way. Okay. Anyways, let's try to process one more video. So let's go and check one from latest videos. There was, for example, this one. Video exports. So basically the app is going through the processing. Actually, I would like to remove the Twitch from... I probably need to change this setup as well, because currently I'm just kind of... If handle is kind of added here, we kind of show it on the screen. If it is not here, then we are not showing. It's kind of not great. It works, but very kind of developer kind of solution. Not fancy implementation at all. And by the way, we are streaming until rain stops, because I have to babysit my dog, but when rain stops, that means that I can jump on motorcycle and go to the grocery store to get snacks for my dog and buy snacks for myself. Swimming until rain stops. No, streaming. Actually, I don't know how that will be this year, but last year in Thailand there were floods, quite important, quite big ones during the rainy season. Not in Bangkok, but more like in south. But yeah, it was quite something. Okay. Let's do that change, and also do you think agentic coding is any good from Apple? Not really, but to be honest, I didn't spend much time to kind of trying to sell it for myself. I tested it a bit. I didn't enjoy it, and basically I went back to the Codex and Cloud Code, and that's it. I'm basically not using it. Its results are worse. Available agents are basically, availability is not so great. You can get more agents, more different models. I need to put my SD card back into the camera before I forgot. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, it's behind the, if you are using Codex or Cloud Code, you getting access to latest and greatest models. On, if you are using agents in Xcode, you have to wait on whatever, I don't know, we are waiting for. I don't know. I don't like really. Power off. Yeah, in Thailand somehow, at least in Bangkok, it's okay. It's decent. It's very. That power outage almost never happens. It just works perfectly well. No problems at all. I will say I'm happy with that here. Okay, still transcribing. What are we doing here? Okay, looking good. Switched to Mac like 8 to 9 months ago, and to be frank, the agentic coding just feels like burning tokens and hammering your GPUs and CPU. Okay, why? But my machine heated up a lot. Oh, I don't know. I am using M3 Max, and that handles AI kind of building just fine. Agentic, I don't know. Yeah, sure, you're kind of burning tokens, but in my case, I use it just enough to stay on $100 plan, and I'm okay with that. On $20 plan, it's kind of not really kind of doable. Did you make cut work? Yes, I did. Apple Intelligence in Xcode. Okay. I see. Yeah, I do not use it. Maybe agents are running a crypto miner. Yeah, who knows, yeah. Spot on, yeah, indeed. The thing is this kind of agentic kind of coding, it's so kind of weird. For example, if I'm kind of going to the Apple Intelligence, I'm already signed out for some reason. It kind of signs out you from cloud time to time. I don't know, it's kind of weird. ChatGPT in Xcode. I don't know. I do not even kind of try, to be honest, anymore. I'm still keeping Xcode open. My workflow is like that. I'm just keeping Xcode open. If I need to jump into the code and write something, I do. I'm just kind of doing whatever I want to do, but basically all the like agentic programming, whatever it is, writing prompts, getting results, for me happens in Codex and or Cloud Code. Currently it is Codex. And I like that in Codex I have all my kind of projects, basically. It kind of remembers history, what we did, what we planned to do, and so on. I have integration with Figma, what else not. It just works better, you know. For example, for that sub tracker, I asked it to submit build, I asked it to create screenshots, basically did all of that, you know. Here is somewhere is my Figma screenshots. I don't know where, but basically we were working on that. But let me open Figma. So those screenshots, those are not the greatest, but they are okay. And basically Codex created them. I just kind of added plugin to the Codex. I provided a template. And after that, Codex basically just even made those screenshots. I didn't even make those screenshots by hand. I asked it to create screenshots with some kind of data in them. I didn't add that data. Codex just added all that kind of data and created those screenshots. And again, I'm not saying they are the best, but I didn't spend time on them. I just got them for free, time-wise for free. What's your preferred AI model at the moment that have you seen the best results from? I will say Codex, but also on one of the streams, chat recommended me to give it a try to anti-gravity, and I will say I like the results. I used Gemini, Flash, whatever model here, and I like the results. Especially I like that I got the kind of animated onboarding from it. That was kind of nice. Okay, I don't remember which one. Yeah, this onboarding Gemini kind of created. First try was something like this. It created, I said, no, dude, that's way too abstract, way too fancy. I said, make it simple. And basically I got this kind of animated onboarding, and Gemini basically kind of created that. And it's kind of hard to remember which agent did what because I jumped between all of them, but Cloud Code was the worst. And then Codex and Gemini are basically kind of nice ones. Both of them are nice. Yeah. And also Gemini created app icon, which I kind of like. Where it is? It is somewhere. I don't know. But whatever. Basically, it's an app icon. No, not that. Yeah, I don't see it here. But basically, app icon is, let's open simulator. Here, that S subtracker and letter S, that's basically app icons that Gemini created. It's good. It's good. I like those both. Cloud Code currently is my least favorite, and I'm canceling Cloud Code subscription next month. There was a big bug in Cloud where it will just remove itself, thinking that it's random junk and not use it anywhere in the project. Oh, cool. I'm using Cursor with Composer 2.5 and the $60 plan. You get a ton of usage with Composer models. Yeah, I also heard about that Composer 2.5 is okay. I'm not a big fan of Cursor, but I think money-wise that is kind of good deal. Yeah. There is a project by Theo which I use. It neatly combines the AI models. But you have to pay for all of them, right? Anyways. And there is that open code something tool which also combines all the models. You can use whatever models you like. Also Cursor. Why you close your subscription on Cloud Code? I didn't close it yet, but I will do because the results are the worst. I just basically spent last 5 minutes explaining why Codex and Gemini are better. I'm getting better results, objectively better results, less bugs, nicer user interface. I don't know. Currently, Cloud Code is the worst. So anti-gravity with Gemini and Codex app with ChatGPT models, in my cases, works better. From best to worst in just 2 months. Yes, but yeah, that's how it works currently. I still see when I open kind of Twitter or when I'm meeting here in Bangkok with other indie hackers in Hackumvit, co-working kind of sessions, still many of them are using Cloud Code, but Cloud Code is kind of token hungry, and the results are, comparing with other models, at least not better, but in my case is worst. So I don't know. I think that's also kind of habit. You basically use it to use one, and yeah, you're just basically running with it, but it's still transcribing. Yeah, it takes a bit of time to transcribe those videos. But yeah, transcribing happens locally and costs nothing for the user, just resources on your computer, and that's it. And then from the transcribe, we are kind of clipping, finding finding videos which are worth clipping, that's AI. But then again, rendering videos, that's again happening locally on your machine using Mac hardware, and again, you're kind of not getting any, not spending money on that. I'm using Gemini, not anti-gravity, because I got a free plan for Gemini Pro. Yeah, Gemini is good. I like it. I didn't try it before, but when I tried in current stage, I like it. It's good. Cloud code, unfortunately, is the worst. Okay, where we are. Finishing rebuilding now, so installer test includes workspace change. We are getting signed DMG, which we will be able to share. That's cool. Rain is kind of still raining, but getting less heavy. Nu, kas ir? Nav vērti? Kritīsi? Tev nav vērti? Yeah, the transcribe taking a bit. But I'm usually just kind of leaving it running, whatever, overnight or whatever. It's just kind of transcribing all the video, then finding kind of clip-worthy clips in it, and yeah, then preparing them for review. I could also kind of do, when if I will trust enough, kind of to those kind of selected clips, I can just basically, probably I should make that as a setting, but basically I am uploading those videos as a draft on the post bridge, but I also could just go and upload them like ready for publishing, like scheduling those videos. And then basically you don't need to do anything. You just drop the clip to this application. It will find and clip kind of decent moments, uploading them to the post bridge and then publishing. That's technically possible as well, but I just don't want to. I personally don't want kind of spam with clips like that without kind of checking them. But generally, if you are kind of building like account from scratch, it doesn't matter if that clip is bad, no one will watch it. If it is okay, then good, it will kind of have a chance to go viral. You just kind of whatever, kind of numbers game, The more you're published, the better chance you have to kind of get good result. And by good result, I mean views, but I just do not feel good about that. But I'm not saying that it is kind of bad idea. Probably I should do that. I don't know. What are you thinking about? Thinking. Team was created, signed, submitted to the Apple this last packaging wait. Once it's accepted, I'll run local gatekeeper all day. Okay. So we are waiting for Apple approval. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's getting kind of boring. I think while its Codex is working on that project, I will open another one. I could actually work on... I started some changes here for the snorkeling application. Finally, when I close it... Okay, I'm getting some messages here. Done. Installs DMG on clean Mac user account, confirm first launch. Okay, I can do that. I have another Mac, but probably I'm not doing that right now. Okay, I remember we had some bugs in this application. I don't remember if I fixed them or not in onboarding. Let's do clear install and fix it, check it. Let's test this thing. Oh, meanwhile, while you're here, guys, so today I'm streaming, so that means there will not be a video upload from me today, but if you would like to see video from me, you can go to the Fired by Robots channel, this one. Basically that's me and Pavel talking about everything in the app development and so on. And Pavel just uploaded episode 2, Limits of Tools and Creativity. That's the name of the episode. So you can check this one if you want to see something on your background when rain will stop and I will be done with this rambling on the stream. Okay. Installing. Come over to this screen. I have little bit too many simulators opened, probably. What? Probably. Yes, words are hard. Come on, go away. Minimize. Okay. I need to check the onboarding for this application, and if onboarding looks nice, I can prepare build for release. The robots are taking over. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. No? Not tad viss, yeah. Okay. I will be done with my babysitting duties. Rain is almost stopped. Yeah, I don't remember if we fixed it. There were a few bugs on this onboarding flow. This one screen was fine. This one screen I think was okay as well. But then there was kind of messy notifications. Let's say I'm kind of only 15 seconds, dude. Okay, let's go. Okay. There was bug in this screen, I think, but it is kind of okay now. So I fixed it. This one kind of works. Okay. Attention here. So, your program has 3 sessions per week. We'll send a reminder so you don't miss them. And okay, what's this thing? Why it looks so weird. There should be that kind of green thing, right? Yeah. The toggle is bugged. Yes, 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 exactly. Thank you. Okay. Toggle is toggling, exactly. The toggle is toggling in onboarding flow. Come on. How buggy toggle in onboarding flow. How buggy. Really? Is my English so bad? We have buggy toggle in onboarding flow. Also, we need skip option here, and skip option should be worded like setup later. Yeah, it's not greening, exactly. Toggle is toggling, but not greening. Toggle is toggling, but not greening. Exactly. Would you like to try out my free app for App Store screenshots and making videos for apps, web apps? We have 4 buggy toggle. The art of gaslighting. Maybe. You know, it's kind of... Usually when someone kind of offering to kind of try something for free, I'm kind of saying no thank you, because it's kind of... If I'm kind of saying yes, I will do that, kind of putting on my side some kind of responsibility to provide feedback. Do I like what I don't like? Then, okay, do a shout out on socials. What else not if you like it? It's kind of... And what's the benefit from you if I will try it, you know, or not? It's kind of... Currently, there are, to be honest, so many screenshot kind of creating tools, and it's very hard time to kind of like judge them, because, you know, for example, if you're comparing whatever iPhone 17 versus iPhone 16, you look on differences, you're saying what's improved, what's not, and so on. But if you're comparing, I don't know, if you are reviewing, looking at some screenshot kind of making tool, you have to have kind of more or less kind of good opinion about more than one tool. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Why is the switch explicitly tinted white? Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. The screen is a little bit too white in general. Okay, let's try to rerun. How do you market your apps? Mostly content marketing. Exactly, by marketing them. Yeah, that's mostly content marketing. In my case. It's college shoots cart. It's on Google. What do you mean it's on Google? In Google Play Store? the one thing that is better comparing Codex. What is better on Cloud Code comparing with Codex? Cloud Code usually is faster. With Codex, I quite often have to basically wait on it for a while. Do you think AdMob is good to make money or only subscription? AdMob is not bad, but you will need a lot of users to make some kind of reasonable money from it. But it's not bad. It's good. It's good. Why not? Why not? And this depends on also on kind of market. If you are building cross-platform application, maybe AdMob is even better monetization path than subscriptions for Android, you know. But yeah. I just quit my job and I'm struggling to get my SaaS off the ground. To be honest, I will get SaaS off the ground first and then quit the job because it's kind of hard. Working full-time job is relatively easy. You just show up on the morning, do whatever you are told to do, and getting money at the end of the week or month, whatever is your payment kind of schedule. Building your own applications, that's freaking hard. Okay, building is not hard. Making money is super hard. So, yeah. Build succeeded. Really? For you? Not for me. Okay, let's clean. But yeah, that's not surprising fact, but what's your question or what's your 5 cents for other indie creators? There are a lot of screenshot creation apps, this being my favorite, as it's local and use for most of the apps. Shots, so yeah, I didn't hear about that one, but I agree there are a lot of them. Why it is so hard to become a millionaire from app development? Becoming millionaire is hard doing anything. Okay, maybe selling drugs is easy, but generally, if you are talking about those numbers, becoming a millionaire is super hard. And building apps is not the easiest way to do that. Hey, if you have a few minutes, could you please see how can I prompt app which includes multiple functionalities? What? Trying Apple ads, not much results. Yeah, Apple ads is expensive. My favorite job, selling aspirin. Maybe you can make videos specific to marketing like Apple ads, TikTok ads. I don't feel that I'm kind of expert in that niche to kind of create video. Yes, I can share my experience, what I'm doing, what I'm trying, and so on, and probably I will do that, but okay, much better. But generally, I'm not an expert in this niche, you know. If 1 million people will give me just $1, I would be a millionaire. Sure. The company I was going bankrupt, so I had either to quit and get 1 year severance or stay and get nothing. Oh yeah, in that case, basically you lost the job. But if you got 1 year severance, that's not that bad, right? I'm just not that confident to make content. Make content without being confident. So I will say you can just start creating content and do not publish it yet. And even if you will publish it, don't worry, no one will watch your content on beginning. It doesn't matter, really doesn't matter, just do. Do you give your AI agent access to image generation? I have access to Gemini, but else not. But yeah, I didn't understand the question of the content of the question. Oh, thank you, Kaden. Yeah, thank you for help. Oh, hey, hello, iOS developer from sunny UK. What percentage of your app development was done with help of AI? Oh, I will say the last applications that I released, that's mostly NI, a lot of AI. This one, what we are looking on code right now, most of that is written by hand. Those changes that we see here, non-committed, those are AI. But yeah, generally I am kind of, lately I am using quite a lot of AI in my app development. But this specific one is basically like handmade application. I will say that this 42% could be relatively close, actually. I will say something like 50-50. Older apps are all handmade, new apps are all mostly AI made, so if we are looking for lines of code, that could be close to the 50-50, yes. Do you use any ads? Mostly App Store search optimization and content marketing. Are the tattoos because of Muay Thai? No, those are not Thai tattoos. Those are just kind of regular Europe tattoos, and no. Hold the breath. Yes, yes. Everyone should hold the breath. No, we are ventilating, and then I will hold. But I set very kind of small limit. Just something like 15 seconds, like. And yeah, I'm not anywhere kind of high in numbers on holding breath, but enable sync in settings. We can enable sync with Apple Health. Turn all of them on, allow, close. Kind of works. Completed. Session completed, next session on Tuesday. Kind of works. Okay, it's basically those bugs that I remember I fixed in onboarding. I saw that Xcode has an AI agent for GPT and cloud integration. Do you use them? No, I don't use them. Is Thailand more comfortable to live than Baltic? Oh, that really depends. That really depends, you know. What do you mean by comfortably as well, you know? If you're talking about financial side, then plenty of things are cheaper. For example, my wife who is in Latvia, she sent basically the photo that she ate that was kind of mediocre fish with potatoes in a restaurant which previously was great and currently is not that great anymore. And she paid something like 22 euros for that. It's expensive, right? Here you can go, and if you are eating Thai food, you can eat relatively cheap. If you will try to eat European food or global food chain fast food, then that will be relatively expensive. But still, comparing, we ordered, also yesterday ordered Taco Bell with daughter. We took 2 sets of tacos, extra burritos and so on. I paid something like 20, also 22, 25 euros. So yeah, depends of your lifestyle, right? If you're asking about money side of that. Rent, here I'm kind of renting 3 stories house, something like 180 square meters. And I'm paying around 800 euros. In Riga, in Riga downtown, I was paying for apartment something like 650 euros. So, yeah, I don't know. It's basically, yeah. It's basically, I will say, from money perspective, it is easier to get around, you know, and you can live here relatively cheap if that's your goal. Weather-wise, more sun, warmer, and so on. I don't know. I did a video about life expenses here in Thailand. I basically listed most of the things that were for what I'm spending money, but yeah. If you are getting kind of decent visas, then you can stay long enough and so on. I don't know, it's good. Motorcycle rent, for example, I'm renting kind of 350cc motorcycle, Royal Enfield, I'm paying 7,000 bahts in a month. It was something like less than 200. Let me see quickly. Nice. Right. Am I logged out? Yeah, I'm logged out for some reason. How much that was in euros? But basically, monthly rent for it is transactions. Yeah, I found it. 189 euros 24 cents. So less than 200 euros for months of rent for motorcycle. Similar motorcycle, let's say similar motor kind of engine size motorcycle, something like mid-size motorcycle, I could rent for that money for 2, maybe 3 days in Latvia. So, yeah. Do you need to pay deposit for renting in advance, like in Europe? Yes, usually it's 1 month or 2 months. 1 to 2 months, like security deposit. Yeah, it is so. In general, do you find that iOS apps make more money than web apps? I don't have web apps published, so if you are asking about like some statistics, then I can't provide them. I don't have any web app that I'm trying to sell. Looking good. Let's prepare build for submission to the App Store and release. Also, we will need new screenshots for the application. we don't have any screenshot with this 6 weeks program. Please take care about that as well. Do you use AppsFlyer? No, I don't. I know that AppsFlyer kind of helps you with ads, if you want to do some kind of TikTok ad, something like that, and for general kind of tracking, but no, I don't. iOS apps have highest revenue per user. Yeah, I believe into that as well. So if you have, actually I need more coffee. Give me a moment. I have coffee pot right here. It's still raining, by the way. So yeah, if you have application in App Store and Android Store, basically same application, usually the split for revenue is something like 20 to 80 or 30 to 70%. So Android is making like 20 to 30% of the revenue, and the bulk of the revenue is coming from iOS. That's basically like average. Yeah, exactly. On Android, you have bigger user base, but weaker monetization. That's right. Yeah, with web it is. I kind of agree with you with control, because web is the kind of most free platform, you know. Basically, there is no one kind of owner who dictates the rules and so on, like Apple or Google, you know. Okay, it's relative, of course, always, but still, you have the most of the freedom, most of the decision power on web. Actually, that Fastlane integration is a bit outdated. We can use the same approach to generate screenshots like we did in Subtracker project. This project is so old that for example, I used Fastlane integration. And I have basically screenshot generation here somewhere. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah. UI tests. And there was Fastlane. Yeah, here it is. Fastlane snapshots. Snapshot held 2015. Okay, 2020, created in 2020. Okay, it's not that old, just 6 years. But yeah. Hey. Hello. Have you ever shipped to Android? And if you did, is it worth it to make Android apps? Or iOS is better? iOS generally is better. If you're asking, if you have to choose one or another, then iOS is better from monetization perspective. Did I try to sell apps on Google Play? No. My application that currently is available in Google Play is free to use application. There is no monetization at all. But my strong opinion is that iOS is better for monetization. Yeah, we actually can remove that Fastlane. Selling to Android users is hell difficult. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think if you can use ads to monetize your Android applications, it's great. Selling to them, it's way harder. Ryan didn't stop, but I have to go. I have work. Okay, see you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Yeah. Working in the days of agents. Yeah, strange, right? Yes. But some companies already kind of cutting back on AI kind of token quotas for developers because they are kind of sorts out the developers are able to spend way more money than management expected on AI. So some companies, Microsoft actually including, saying, "Oh, guys, maybe slow down on that AI adaptation, and probably we should start to use some kind of in-house tools for AI more than, yeah." That's crazy, actually. Okay. That's working. I forgot already that I'm waiting for results here. Okay, here it is. Basically, this video was reviewed. Now we can also kind of edit captions, which is cool. Twitch logo is kind of a little bit meh. Come on, screenshot it. Twitch logo looks a bit drunk. Also, I'm pretty sure that I removed the Twitch handle. Or maybe that was when yeah, I removed it actually. Maybe it's should I render it now? Yeah, it is so probably. Bye. Yeah, bye. Thank you for hanging out with us. Those are actually really kind of good kind of captions, I would say. I like those like hooks. Those are basically, I should have bought the OLED kind of, or my new chair is already falling apart. Those are actually kind of good captions. I think I need to re-render it or something because we have the Twitch logo drunk and broken. But let's say I do not care for this time. Actually, good clip. It's a good clip, actually. I will keep it and upload it. Like this one. What are you working on? Testing this application before releasing. I reached 10k MRR and tried to get a job to get more ideas, but I got fired after 3 days. Good. Couldn't wake up to their meetings. Going full-time indie is amazing. Oh my gosh. Hey Tommy, hello. Oh my gosh, tried to get job to get more days. That's amazing. Amazing reasoning for getting a job. Love it. Do you think it's better to start with very detailed specification of the app and generate UI for it using AI design tools, or create functionality with work in progress UI and after full implementation do proper UI? I usually do functionality first because I want to understand how app should work. Then I have my kind of proof of concept ready and so on. If I know that application will be very simple, like I did, for example, for my subscription tracking application, when I basically already have all the app user interface in my head, I went in that way when I basically asked AI to generate kind of user interface designs to have something to work from and then move it with that. But usually I'm going opposite way, like, yeah, functionality first then design. So just to read the current regulations to get apps approved by Apple, it's a lot of work. I didn't read. I know that they asking for some videos or what else, not about application, to describe how it works, but I didn't read anything kind of new. I just YOLO submitted application and waiting for feedback from them, what they will ask. But yeah, we'll see. Previous application that I submitted and released a few months ago, basically I just went through a regular submission process. I don't know, didn't do any kind of explanations, videos, what else, not just submitted up and got it approved. I don't know if there plays a role like your previous kind of history of submitting applications, how old is your account, what else not. I know that my friend with whom we are doing this developers battle, he created some application. I don't know what this application is doing. He didn't tell us yet. but it is Android and iOS and web probably application, and he submitted it to the Apple for review, and they basically rejected it, asking for explanation video to show what exactly application is doing. Oh, Jesus. That's a bit of textual. Screen recording captured on the physical device running the latest. I see. Yes, a list of device models and operation systems that was tested on before submitting for you. Jesus. List of the external services, tools, platforms. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of kind of things to do. Yeah. I think they just kind of fighting with not tested kind of apps, kind of new developers, spamming them with the AI built applications and so on. Yeah, I don't know. When I submitted application a few months ago, basically I got it approved without all of this. I don't know what will happen currently. I just basically also kind of submitted new application. Still waiting for review. We'll see what I will get as a response. Let me see. App Store Connect. Are we logged in? Yes. Good. So I'm still waiting for review. When I submitted this one, let's see if we will go to the history. Maybe in March. So it's not like, yeah, it's something like end of March, April, May. Okay, 2 months ago. Yeah, I submitted this application 2 months ago and I got it approved just like easy peasy. We'll see what will happen with this application if they will ask me to kind of make a video, dance on it and sing a song. I don't know, I may consider to do not release it. I don't know. Yeah, they're kind of fighting with AI slope, I believe, yeah, but it's kind of hurting everyone, yes. No, with React Native and Expo, you can make decent applications. Take a look into the Expo. React Native and Expo. Expo actually using like native components and applications looks decent, so go for it, yeah. Your webcam slightly covers bottom of the chart. Really? Let me see. Maybe. Kind of no, or yes, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. No, that should be it, actually. That should be it. I think that's all the chats that we have. That's all the chats that we got. I think it's maybe a little bit delayed, but yeah. Oh, we are at the end of the playlist. Are we going to close computers and go outside, or what? Or are we starting another playlist? Constantly try out Kotlin multi-platform rather than React Native. Yeah, but if he is already kind of in web, now JavaScript and React Native, I think React Native with Expo is not the worst case, you know. Are you planning Meta or TikTok ads at some point with your own apps? Oh, not planning. Do you have some special prompt for generating App Store screenshots? No. I'm using, I forgot already what, Pavel suggested me that kind of one thing. Something for App Store. I'm not sure if I even kind of... So here is Adam's kind of App Store screenshots kind of skill. That's for Cloud Code. You can use them, but I didn't use them for my kind of tests. If I will not test, but screenshot stars. Did I start that repository? No. I didn't start it. That was something like... Yeah, I don't remember. Something like App Store. I will not remember that on spot. No, I don't remember. But yeah, that Adam's kind of Cloud Code skill is not bad as well. Yeah, also, yeah. Oh, Tommy. React Native better than Flutter, but that's not the high bar to cross. Jesus. Oh my gosh. If I will say that on stream, Flutter or in video, Flutter developers will come after me. Do you have good suggestion for feedback system bug reports? I'm using WishKit for collecting feedback for about apps. WishKit, something like that. I can type, it's wrong. No, not that. It was Wish. Oh, here, yeah, WishKit, like that. Can we get description like that? Oh, thank you for follow. Thank you for member. Thank you for joining a club. Appreciate that. Appreciate your support. Thank you very much. So yeah, this WishKit thing is what I'm using for collecting feedbacks. I've been trying to set up TikTok ads in Apps Fryer, but man, this is the mode. Yeah, I heard that's kind of a little bit kind of tricky. I got death threats from bug reports. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Vocal minority like Flutter those. Yeah. So yeah, I'm using this WishKit thing in most of my applications, but I will say that adding something like that in your applications kind of helps, because before that I just had kind of web form to submit feedback and email kind of form in the application, and still when I installed WishKit I got basically way more feedback in WishKit. I'm not saying you need to use specifically WishKit, but there are multiple tools that are doing basically the same thing. This one works. I know this is from Indie developer, so I'm using this one. So, but yeah. They got so many AI-generated apps that they started using AI to review them. Well, that's the right move. I can't blame them. I will basically do the same if I'm Apple. Okay, fix a Twitch icon. Okay, did not rebuild. Okay, good. What's are going here? Okay, this one is still creating. Okay, see, here we are kind of starting to get screenshots. Basically, that's Codex using Figma and generating screenshots for me. A little bit ugly, but works. How many MRR currently? $4,066. Last 28 days. Yeah. Revenue 4,583. Will it focus? Still far away from 10K, but getting better. Lucky number. Yes. That's amazing. I'm still chasing that first K. Yeah, first K is hard. First K is hard. Do not rush with those screenshots. We need to use the Figma template for screenshot generation. That will give better results for frames. Take a look in Subtracker if needed, but basically we did the same approach. First we just generated screenshots, but after that we figured out that Figma template works better, and yeah, that will do for this app as well. I'm chasing my first dollar because it didn't release anything yet. Yes. At least Thailand keep costs low. Yes, you can. Well, I don't know. It's kind of tricky, you know. So, yes, general kind of day-to-day life expenses are cheaper in Thailand, but from Thailand I have to basically travel outside Thailand at least 2 times in a year. Okay, I can travel cheaply to, I don't know, fly to Vietnam will cost nothing from here. But generally, I would like to fly back to Latvia, which I will do in June. But so then those flights become expensive. Spending holidays in Latvia is quite expensive. Also, here I am paying for the school for daughter. Okay, I was paying for school in Latvia as well, but school here is more expensive. So at the end of the day, I'm spending more or less the same numbers like I was spending in Latvia. So it's not that kind of, I don't know, much cheaper. Is it asked? Yes, that is it. Yeah. Right. Right, that's that. Asked. Let's go GitHub. I need to start that. It was something like asked. Let's go back to GitHub. Search. Asked. Oh, it's my repositories. Yeah, of course. Us. Let's say. Store asked. Oh, here it is. Ask CLI. Yes, exactly. This is that what I'm using. Yes. This is what I'm using for screenshots now. Those screenshots are not great. I basically used this skill. Then I basically said, okay, dude, it's kind of close, but not close enough. Let's add Figma MCP. And then in Figma MCP, I basically kind of asked it to use one of the many App Store screenshot templates. And then I got decent results. Yeah, this one actually. Right, I installed it from that page, therefore I don't. Let's start it. Yeah. This is great, actually. App Store connects CLI. It's currently doing this kind of submission for the App Store and so on. Before I did it kind of half manually. I used Asodeo before, but Asodeo, this application, I have subscription here, but I basically canceling that subscription and switching to this kind of tool with MCP. Yep. So only food is cheaper than housing. Yes, I will. No, food, housing, services. That's day-to-day life is cheaper. So I'm paying for motorcycle in a month 180 euros. But you can, if you rent not motorcycle but scooter, then you can pay, let's say, basically $100 in a month. You will get a scooter for rent, for monthly rent. If you look for cheapest version and rent for 6 months ahead, and probably even less, So that's cheap. Food cheap, housing relatively cheap, but would it not be cheaper to buy scooter? At the moment, kind of with buying, that's always, kind of long-term kind of question. If you rent it for 3-4 years, then maybe, but currently I'm kind of switched through 2 scooters, 1 motorcycle, and kind of looking what I would like to stick for. Seems that I like that motorcycle, probably I will kind of use it. So I'm paying currently like 200 euros, 180 euros in a month, but that includes basically all the maintenance, repairs, tires, insurance, all the kind of registration, administration kind of actions and fees, basically everything. And that's kind of not my problem what will happen with that motorcycle if I don't need it next month, right? So if I know that I will ride exactly the same motorcycle for the next 4 years, sure, buying, of course, buying is cheaper. But then I need all that money upfront, then I need to go through the registration process, what else not. But here I will just fly back to Latvia in June 20, end of the June, and I will just drop that motorcycle at rental and do not care, With renting, you can also upgrade. Yes, that's true. I basically went through 3 different bikes already. So I rented first kind of small scooter, didn't like it. Then rented so-named maxi scooter, that was better. Now I'm renting kind of, for Europe, it's kind of small motorcycle, 300cc kind of motorcycle. In Europe, that will be considered like small motorcycle, but here it's like more like on big side. So it's fine, I like it, but would I like to buy it and use it for next 4 years? I don't know, not sure. Okay. Yeah, hello? Ciao. Okay. Nē, man lietus līja visu laiku un pērkons bija, bet tagad tā kā sāk pierimt. Nu jā, silts jau tāpatā. Yeah, Aikido is on seaside in. Oh, actually, it's already submitting for waiting for review. No, please don't do that. Where was that? Oh, interesting. It submitted it for review, but build. Okay, removing. I wanted to update screenshots as well, and I didn't really want to submit it for review already. Okay, sorry. That was, yeah, my kind of kiddo kind of calling, saying that she is on seaside and everything is all right. So, yeah. I want to go to Thailand, but I don't want to leave my 20 years Mercedes alone in Spain. Yeah. But there should be kind of long-term storages for car, you know. Imagine if you will kind of lock it in some storage for 5 more years, you know, and do not ride it, and will keep it like nice and tight. Cool, that will be cool, you know. How you consider Spain? Mostly wage averages 1.5K. Here is quite affordable too, even more if you live in Andalusia. I like Spain. I have been in Canarian Islands, 3 of them, or 4, 3. Yeah, I really enjoyed in there. And also I travel a little bit around in Spain by car. I basically fly to Valencia, stayed here for a little bit, and then ride by car, you know, like Seville, Cordoba, like those cities, then Granada, and ended on seaside near to Malaga. I like it there, but I don't know. We kind of decided to jump into the deep end, and if we are kind of moving somewhere, decided, okay, why not Asia? We have been in all the Europe multiple times. It's nice, but you know, all the European kind of coastal cities are look like same, you know. If it is like blue roofs and blue kind of doors and windows, that's probably more like Greece, you know. Croatia, Italy, Greece, Spain, all the kind of coastal seaside cities kind of looks more or less the same. They are nice, they are great. I'm not saying I do not like them. I'm just saying they are kind of very familiar. There is nothing like kind of, it's not like that different and kind of new like Asia. I would say mostly that's why we choose it. Yeah, food is amazing. Tapas and wine is good and cheap as well. Here in Thailand, if you are a wine drinker here in Thailand, you will be surprised at how expensive wine is. Very expensive. Beer beer is okay here in Thailand and not expensive, but wine is just like expensive. In Portugal, we kind of enjoy to drink relatively cheap wines, white Portugal wine. It's usually that wine that we like. I and my wife, or my wife and I, liked was really kind of cheap, like 2, 3, maybe 3 euros a bottle. In Latvia, the same wine already costs more like 7 to 12 euros. Here in Thailand, it's just crazy, you know. Yeah, in Spain Portugal, wine is stupidly cheap. In Latvia, it becomes twice more expensive. In Thailand, it's like 4 times more expensive. So not everything is cheap here. Please do not submit up for review when you prepare new build. Just prepare everything for release and I will submit it for review manually. Also, we need those new screenshots using Figma, and I would like to approve them first. So yeah, we were kind of talking and thinking a little bit about Italy and Spain. I like Spain because I would like to kind of learn Spanish, because it's kind of very kind of widely used language in the world, and why not, you know, to learn one more, to become fluent in one more language. And I like the country and general kind of culture, food. I don't know, everything is good. Coffee maybe is a little bit better in Italy. I think it is better. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's great there. But yeah, we are not reasonable persons enough. We decided, YOLO, let's go to Thailand. Because Spain is kind of relatively easy, because we have dogs, so traveling to the Thailand with dog was very complicated. So we imported dog to the Thailand. In Spain, that will be easy peasy because we have Euro kind of passport for dog. You just basically jump into the plane or car and yeah, you can just drive to the Spain as well. All the logistics, with moving over will be easier. We will not need to sell the car. We could just basically kind of load the car with stuff, and part of us will fly, part of us will drive, and so on. That will be way easier. But we are just not that smart, But I don't know. I enjoy that decision. I like it, and I think I definitely see myself going back to the Europe someday later, and then Spain or Italy could be a place. Why not? I just wanted to live in Asia, try living in big city. I enjoy living in Bangkok. It's fun. It's interesting. But I never have... so Riga is very small. We have 2 million population in all the Latvia, and in Riga, main population maybe something like 800,000 people, less than million, I think. Okay, with everyone coming work here, maybe it is million. But here in Bangkok, it's like 10 million, like in central Bangkok. But if you're looking like all the kind of Bangkok, then it's more like 16 million people. So it's crazy. It's way more than Latvia, And you can really feel that and see that there is a lot of people. All the malls are huge. Everything is kind of very different. We kind of enjoyed that. Weather as well. All year long motorcycle season. That's cool. Okay, we are getting Figma screenshots now. Yeah, this one is still waiting for review. I'm curious if I will get a request to provide all the kind of video, how it works, because here in standard submissions, there is no kind of user interface where to submit videos, how application is working. I think that's something that they can ask you additionally. We'll see if they will do. Okay. Same errors that we had last time. China will be cool too. I don't know why, but I am not kind of... I don't have anything against China, but I just not very interested to go to the China. I'm more interested in Japan. I don't have any reason, to be honest. Somehow it just is so. But yeah, there should be definitely a lot of things to see. I already see that we have problem with Figma, and that screenshot is on the wrong level or layer. It should be behind the frame, but I see that it is on top of the frame and partly hides it. Yeah, for me, kind of Japan is a place where I want to go. We will go to Vietnam definitely. Haven't been there yet. And Kuala Lumpur, I think that's in our kind of list for the next year. And I mean next year by next school year kind of plans. I'm kind of thinking in school years, basically this year in autumn. Okay, what is next step? Should we test installation on clean Mac or what? Or can we try to submit it for beta testers group? Oh, interesting. Can we submit it to beta testers already to test it? I have no clue where I will get clean Mac. I think, you know, if you are looking for some visas in Asia, I don't know how it is in China, I don't know how it is in Japan, but currently you still can get this Thailand DTV visa, which is 5 years multi-entry visa. And I think it makes sense to get it even if you are kind of just thinking about, oh, maybe I will go and spend more time in Thailand. Because that DTV visa is so stupidly good that, and they are currently changing visa policies as well. So there is possibility that they will close the DTV visa. Because previously there was, for example, 60 days visa on arrival. You know, when you show up, basically without kind of any visa making in advance, you got 60 days visa, and then you was able to extend it to 30 more days. Basically, you got 90 days, like 3 months already. But currently they changed that policy. They basically lowered it from 60 to 30 days. Exactly, yes. And they are talking a lot about those changes. So DTV visa still is an option, but they are kind of already looking kind of more stronger to whom to give those visas and so on. I know that few guys with Russian and Ukraine passports just didn't get them, even filled all the documentation. Us with European Union passports have no problems so far, but generally you never know. It's kind of changing, you know. Ah, you got the DTV visa. So good for you. Yes, yes. I think it's good visa to get it just in case, because it's cheap. It's something like 200, 350, something like that. 250 or 350 for 5 years. And you then just have it, you know, and then you can come and stay in the country for 180 days, you know. Yeah, it's good, yeah. Okay. I want a risk and go nomad, but I'm too comfortable in Spain. And even throws of getting a camper to live on it throws different places in Spain. Camper is basically something on my list for Sunday maybe as well. But I don't know. If you're kind of thinking about that, why do not try? It's not necessary to sell everything and basically move somewhere. If you, for example, have the DTV visa, just, I don't know what's your family situation, of course, but generally, you can just basically go and try to live in Thailand for a month just to see, do you like it, don't like it, and so on, and then make your kind of choices. If you want to go back, sell everything, and go again for kind of longer period, or decide that it's not it. I would like to just get camper and ride around in Spain, maybe a little bit of Portugal, Italy, and then that's just it, which is also super exciting. Most of the people are not doing that. Fixen in Figma, really? I don't see it fixed. Screenshots still looking bad. Also, I don't think those 4 screenshots in general are kind of good enough to replace existing screenshots. They are kind of showing the benefits of the application. Please take a look on existing screenshots in the App Store. Consider which one are good to keep using, and then also review the screenshots in Figma which are still broken. We definitely can discuss this to find the screenshot set which will improve conversion, not break it. I'm just gaslighting AI. Because imagine if you kind of, oh yeah, nice, AI created my screenshots, basically kind of submitting just like that. It's kind of, I don't know. Not good. Whisper flow is so good. Yes, yes. It helps me gaslighting the AI. Otherwise, I will not type so much, but here I can just kind of insult Codex without spending too much time on typing. I tried Cloud Design for making my screenshots this time. So far, it feels pretty decent. Okay. When I tried Cloud Design. It was just released, and I got feeling that it is better for some, let's say, design. How you name that? Design concept, design, basically for websites and brand design, kind of creating, not for screenshots. That was looking more like branding kind of material. But that was when they just released it. Probably that's much better now. It should be. It should be much better. Holy shit, what's that? That's not even my application. What the hell? That is not my app. I don't know what those screenshots are. Yeah, exactly. It's close competitor. I think so. That looks very shitty. That's one of the copycats. Jesus. You scare me. Alright, not this song, please. To the next. What prototype, Sonic? Okay, sun is starting to come out. Yeah. See, gaslighting works. That's much better kind of idea. I didn't say exactly to do that, but after my gaslighting, Codex coming to the right idea to keep the strongest from existing screenshots and then just add maybe a few more. Yeah, this is kind of not it. Same exact Sterling. Jesus, you just submitted build to the top. No asking for. Are you sure you don't know App Store kind of listing because you just uploaded build for that app? It's crazy. Just crazy. Okay, here you have. Okay. Hey, how are you? Of course. I think that I believe that my English is not great, but not that bad. Da, 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 da. The Scuba app has 3.6k reviews. Yeah, that's a lot, yeah. That's a lot. Whisper Flow works decent for my English. Sometimes still have problems of kind of understanding what I'm saying, but works more or less okay. Much better than just built-in Apple kind of dictionary, whatever. What it is, not dictionary, dictation. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna replace screenshot number 4 with kind of look at the program. Have you seen Ivalino? He's at 40k MRR or something. Is that Pokemon cards? Yes. He's doing great, yeah. He did multiple of those kind of AI wrapper applications, and then landed on that Pokemon Pokemon scanning kind of card scanner application and doing great. Yeah, I'm following. Okay, I'm not spending much time on the social kind of networks, but I'm following him on X, and when I'm opening kind of X or Twitter, then yeah, I see time to time something. I know that he was traveling Japan, and generally he's from Spain. He's back in Spain now. Yeah, I know him. No, from socials. I'm following him on socials. Yeah, he's doing great. Yeah. I think he is making even more than 40K. I think I remember he shared something more than that in a month. Some crazy numbers, yeah. And that's, I think, kind of good example, which shows that you basically kind of play around with multiple projects, find something that really kind of works, and then just basically double down on that one. And he did amazingly well. I remember he did some live streams and created something like 8 or 10 AI wrapper applications using his own kind of boilerplate. He sold few of them. Yeah. And yeah, he was kind of barely kind of making it a few years ago. I don't remember exact reason why he went full-time indie, but basically he was delivering pizzas, then he get into the app development. What was the point of going full-time indie? I don't remember. Was that decision or kind of circumstances? I don't remember that part, but basically he was doing something like 1K in a month, kind of growing slowly, and then he made it, Yeah. Yeah, and this Pokemon thing basically just exploded, and it is There was a wave that, to be honest, I kind of I regret nothing basically in my life, but if I will look back and I will say, I should jump on that kind of AI recognizing app wave as well. I didn't. I did basically when that was already kind of going downtrend. I made one application, released it, but that wasn't kind of very popular, and I didn't expect it will be. And then I built another one, but I didn't even release it. But yeah. And that Pokemon kind of thing, it is still popular and trendy. So yeah, he's printing money probably. Oh, we need just fresh local Mac account. Okay, probably I shall do that to test to see if we can install it and use that Mac application. Okay, uploading a few more clips. Yeah, I don't know how many developers are out around who would like to create short clips from videos and live streams, but for me this tool is quite useful. We'll see. Okay, videos uploaded. I need to go and manage those drafts after that. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm using some older phone here in the screenshots. This screenshot is not great. There is something wrong about it. Okay, double the island here. The dynamic island looks glitchy on that new screenshot. Basically, it's like two of them in it. Actually, it made up the screenshot. That old screenshot is also the frame of the iPhone looks different than the real screenshots in the App Store right now. Is this a Codex app are you using? Yes. Am I falling behind sitting with Cloud CLI? I switched from the using Cloud in terminal to the application for a while ago. Application basically, I don't know, there is kind of, there are options to how see images, you know, it's kind of better user interface than terminal in my opinion. If you want to feel like a real hacker and use the tool in terminal, then yeah, go for it. But functionality wise, I think GUI is just better, more options, you know. And I tried also kind of other terminal programs like, I think Smooks, was it? Smooks or something? Yeah, Smooks. Because basically you can have kind of multiple projects in multiple tabs, you know, open it and so on. But I kind of find that at the end of the day, for me, user interface works just like better. And yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, I think it's a little bit like taste, whatever you prefer more. It's not better or wrong to use one or another from that perspective, but I think it looks for me that user interface, application with user interface has more options, you know. Check out T3 code on GitHub, that's the best out there. Yeah, there are multiple kind of like terminal kind of wrapper applications. Those are not bad as well, you know. But those are here to kind of add more functionality to the terminal. And you know, if you are using terminal for many other things, and then one tab in the terminal is the cloud code, then probably you feel like fish in the water, you know, in the terminal. And that's just way more handy to use everything in terminal. But in my case, I mostly using apps for everything else, and then only terminal, only that. Only for the cloud, and then doesn't work. T3 code. Okay, I can take a look just for interest. GitHub. I have it somewhere. Okay. You're saying T3, no, T3 what code? T3 code. No screenshots, nothing. Okay. Okay, I will not kind of install it just to see how it looks like, but okay, I believe you. Check the website. You say check the GitHub. Developer slow, T3 code. Agents deserve better than a terminal. So yeah, their statement also is that terminal is not the best UI. Yeah, probably some looks like engineering kind of design, like from developers to developers, and yeah, that should be better than just terminal. Cloud here, yeah, you can select models. Yeah, it's probably good. Yeah, you can use Codex, Cloud, Gemini all in one. Yeah, that's handy that you can use all of them in one tool. I'm currently switching in between apps. Yeah. I should not have made a 3-platform app that is complex as I did for mine. Regrets of bug fixing, yeah. It's just minor bugs, so it's not really big deal, but it's annoying as it wants them to be perfect before pushing out. Yeah. Don't do that for yourself. Building kind of perfect application just to release for yourself and maybe few more users. I wish you to have a lot of users and kind of big success, but you're releasing it for just a few, you know. It's closer, but I still call it a draft. Dude, I will go and learn, just do that by myself in this case already. Really. If I only could find... I probably made those screenshots also somewhere in the Figma. I'm opening Figma, so... iOS design, travel, tools... Where is my... What's that? Wait a minute, is it Figma tabs at all? No, it's not Figma. I was thinking, what the hell? What is that in the Figma? Okay, that's not Figma, that's a browser. Okay, let's open up. Figma, please. It's Cloud PN, agents for feedback on Apple and stream notifications. I want iOS and Android app to be relatively bug-free as they have to go through the review. $10 to 15 active users. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, that's good actually. Yeah, just use Flutter. Jesus. Don't waste time. Just use Flutter, of course. Oh my god. Did they change user interface? There was some kind of home button to... Oh, here it is. Here is home. Okay, found it. All good. Found it. Don't worry. Okay, where is my... here. Here is the template. I use it and all the screenshots in it. Just replace the screenshots and call it a day. Yeah, that definitely will reduce the workflow. But if you know that you will have those 150 active users in a month or so, that's not a small number actually. I think it kind of, if you know that will make the product better, it's worth the effort. I probably will do the same, you know. I probably will build native apps as well. Yeah. US and most of the Europe is heavy on iOS. There were statistics that, I don't know, North Europe, for example, iOS mostly. That split of Android and iOS devices is that, let's say that statement that there are more Android devices in the world are correct only if you are kind of looking at the world like globally. If you are looking on US and Europe markets, then this statement is not correct anymore. There actually are more iOS devices. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you are looking India, Asia, I don't know what's about Africa, I imagine same, Android probably. Yeah, depends how you slice that pie. You can get, those are statistics, you know, you can get whatever numbers you would like. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, AI is not bad, but still needs help from us. Because again, those are screenshots that I made by hand. And if you ask me, it's kind of better. What I mean by hand, I just basically used a template and just created them. And then I asked AI, provided template and asked it to create screenshots, and that's the result. It's kind of, dude, don't you see it's kind of all wrong? an AI kind of saying, all done, boss. We succeeded. Screenshots are ready for release. Cool, right? Okay, now it's replaced screenshot, what I wanted. Okay, good. Good. I decided to just support everything and then go from there. AI is perfect. What are you even on about? Okay. But you still have a few bugs to fix, right? Okie dokie, looking good now. So, can we upload the new screenshots now? And do we need new build for release? Yeah, you still have a job, right? Yeah. NVIDIA, indeed, yeah. Interesting what will happen if there will be kind of, okay, currently AI relies heavily on those NVIDIA chips, but if there will be found some kind of workaround, some, I don't know, like there was already a thing kind of using the just Apple. Oh Jesus, we still have old tab bar here on screenshots. Custom one. Maybe I need to update all those screenshots. Yeah. Actually, now I see that we have old user interface with custom tab bar in the screenshot. After the switching to iOS 26 design, we don't have it anymore. It's like a system default tab bar now, and not all, but many screenshots looks different now. Please go through the user interface, generate all the same screenshots, but with current user interface, and upload screenshots to the App Store Connect. At least we can do tasks like that to AI. NPUs are the future with heavily quantumized, optimized models. I would wager in 3 to 4 years a laptop can run current Cloud Sonnet locally. Yeah, NPUs. What is NPU? NPU. I believe in statement in general, but I don't know what is NPU. Neural processor unit. Yes. I somehow do not hear anymore about this neural process computers and so on. I don't know. 3 years ago, it was kind of like not everyone was talking, but you heard about them time to time. Now it's basically all the news is noise about AI. Yeah. Okay, I think the thing is, I think we can wrap up today because now I'm giving tasks to AI to update screenshots. It's not raining anymore. I can jump on motorcycle and ride for groceries. And I need to create fresh Apple, basically another user on my Mac and test the my Cutter application, Cutwork app. So all of that kind of points to the thing that we should wrap up the stream. It looks like so. And and I will go to the shop, come back, basically test the Cutwork application, maybe release that, and then it will be already relatively late, and I can play some games offline and go to sleep. Sounds like a plan, right? Yeah. I will stream again next week. So definitely not streaming on Thursday because that's co-working, but otherwise I will probably jump on the streams early in the week. Monday or Tuesday could be it, actually. We'll see. I think maybe even Monday could be it, yeah. Not sure 100% yet, but it may happen. Okay, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. That was nice to have a chat with you while I was waiting on nonsense from AI. And yeah, we even got something done today, which is good. I will be back next week. I think on Monday, not 100% sure. We'll see how they will go, how they will start on Monday, but I'm planning to. We'll see. Okay.